It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight we polish off Week 10 with a good Monday night matchup as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long. They go play action here. Purdy. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City 1st. Again, it's Taylor. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The Chiefs at 6-2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And the ball is out. Watson lost it. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. There he goes left side. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on the first or second seed come playoff time.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Purdy looking to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Down to the 41.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's taken down inside the 30. Play action. Now Purdy. He's got this to Pickens. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left, we're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll find some space after about the 25. 65 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. A shotgun snap for Watson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. On the the option to give to Taylor here. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Watson. Caught along the left side by Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
Watson looking high its way once again. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
A 52-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he can reach on the field goal line.
What a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack. As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Chargers.
Purdy off the play fake. And the Chiefs are going to get it. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Los Angeles.
Now Purdy. Here's one deep for Pickens. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Final play of the half. Purdy. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Watson's throw complete here to Waller. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. Gosh, when you've got Deshaun Watson, Charles, executing a run-pass option, that puts the defense in a tough spot, does it not?
It does, and what I liked is that you called me this week. Watching your own...
This is intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Chargers. A big play there. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the... KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. 2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They run once more with Taylor. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have retaken a third quarter lead. McPherson now for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Chiefs are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. It's in the air for agonizing a long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move, nice run, winds up getting about 6. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Watson going to change the look here. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over possession here up at the 44.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 44. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Los Angeles.
A quick throw completed by Purdy. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Shotgun now with Purdy. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Chargers, on the final play of the 3rd quarter, have taken the lead.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without them, they're not winning this game.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one. Right.
And now Watson throws another interception. Picked by Tracy Walker. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on the red zone. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance, and they'll end up winning this game.
Purdy from the gun. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So now we're going to the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal.
There he goes, left side. Still going. And he finally runs out of gas, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Back to throw, Watson. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Emmanuel Ogbah able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
3rd and long, it's Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And fights through one man.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. Still going. He's on his way. T. Higgins. And they can't bring him down. Touchdown, L.A. T. Higgins, 85 yards. And the Chargers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
31. Chiefs 17.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Completed to Hyatt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Watson. Pass complete to Taylor. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Watson to throw. That's caught by Wilson. And some space here. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 38.
The Charger drive about to get going. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Chargers.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Purdy sets up to throw again. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Ryland on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On second down, here's Watson. And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Watson. And that is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Watson looks to throw again. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this is going to be caught? No, they say it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
They go with the option on fourth down, left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Deshaun Watson keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Charger drive about to get going. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
This one caught downfield by Higgins. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play action, now Purdy. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. George Pickens, 46 yards. And the Chargers tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Chargers 46, Chiefs 24. Chad Ryland to kick off.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly a disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always...